Nintendo, you bastards. Okay. That's how you want to start off. That's how you want to do this reveal. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The Nintendo Switch 2 Direct reveal thingy magic that happened yesterday, at the time of this recording, commenced. And what they did and what they showed was insane. I can't believe my eyes. There's some good, there's some bad, and then there's just some people who are just idiots and just... We'll talk about that later. We'll get into that. First things first, let's talk about the console itself. At first glance, it looks the same. It looks the same. It looks the same as this. It literally looks the same. I have to do Ring Fit. Also, the mention that 4K is finally a part of Nintendo. That's a thing now, and that we can confidently say that's part of Nintendo now. Like, there's a 4K console, and the Nintendo, what? So games will now be running at 4K 60, which the game I'm going to talk about later, you can see. I'll talk about it. One thing I like, the Joy-Cons are magnetic, not this weird sliding thing that the original Switch had. I've come into multiple problems with that thing. I hate the little buttons that you have to press in order to unlock it. What is on my sleeve? Now that it's magnetic, you have this little push-pull button that you just push out and it just comes straight out. Easy. It works. Thank you. Also, 2 charging ports, 2 USB-C ports. One at the bottom that was originally on the first Switch, and then one at the top. Thank you. Because why didn't we have 2 in the first place? Why? Why did we not? Stop. There's also a new, dock. It's like a newly designed. You kind of slip out the back and lift it up rather than that little flat thing that you did for the original. So that's cool. I thought it was cool. Not only is it a new dock design, is also a fan in the back to keep the system cool. I noticed several times with my Switch would get hot every time I would have it in its dock. I mean, it would get hot when I had it in handheld too, but more hot when it was in a dock because it had no ventilation, good ventilation. So it's really good to see that they're putting a fan back there to keep the good times rolling and not overheating. You know what I mean? No. Okay. It's also using NVIDIA, which is insane and great to look at compared to the Switch, this was rumored a long time ago. Remember, people were talking about Nintendo working with NVIDIA to put into the new Switch and stuff like that, and now we have confirmation that that's actually a thing. So that's pretty cool. That's my shit. Enough about the console. I'm going to do a live stream that is uploaded way before this video, but I'll talk more into depth and I'll get more into things, but this is just to tell you my opinions and my thoughts about stuff. Enough about the console. Let's talk about the games. And the first game that we were showcased is Mario Kart World. I called it Mario Kart 9 for so long. I almost called it Mario Kart 9. I'm still going to call it Mario Kart 9. But yes, the new Mario Kart is called Mario Kart World, and not only is it just a racing game, it's also an open world racing game, which is it took me by surprise because I didn't think they were going to do that, and they did, and they're so smart for that. And I love it, and thank you. And yes, because I didn't think I needed an open world Mario Kart, so I'm so excited for this title. I'm gonna do like a separate video talking about Mario Kart World, and that will probably come like later on. I definitely want to talk, like, wait until this Mario Kart World Direct is going to happen, which is April 17th. So I'm going to wait, and then I'm going to like do like a separate video talking about Mario Kart World. But so far, it looks amazing. I love it. It's just like you can freaking change costumes mid-race. You can freaking snowboard or snowmobile on the snowy land. Oh. They just killed it with Mario Kart. You know, I had Mario Kart 8 fatigue, so this is like really nice. I love this. I can't wait to play Mario Kart World. I can't wait to play Mario Kart World. The next game that they, I guess, announced was, what was the next one? I don't remember what was the next one. I'm going to go off the top of my head of what I remember. What was the, okay, I think, oh, Deltarune. Deltarune chapters 1 through 4 will be on Switch too, and other consoles, but it just had a Switch spotlight because Toby was just like, hey, Nintendo. Word. I don't know. And then after that, we got to showcase that certain games on the Nintendo Switch will be getting an upgraded version on Nintendo Switch 2, which includes Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which like an expansion, which I can't wait for because I love their Forgotten Land. And then not only does Breath of the Wild get an updated version, but Tears of the Kingdom gets an updated version. Thank you. Because I was playing Tears of the Kingdom recently. I haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom, but I was playing that recently, and like you can't get through a battle without the frame skipping. It's terrible. I hate it. Like, just so I can't wait for this upgraded version. It's nice to see it play in like 4K 60, and it's gonna be so much better getting through that game because playing on the original Switch is actual hell. How were we excited for that game? Not to mention, they also said that Metroid Prime, the new one, 4. I forgot the number. Whoa there. Metro Prime 4 will be having its own upgraded version for Nintendo Switch 2, which will be able to run at 4K 60 performance as a performance and quality mode. I always get confused with those numbers, but it has a performance and quality mode. You can switch in between. To have that option, when I saw that in the Direct, I was just like, wait, we had this option for Nintendo consoles now. That's like an Xbox PlayStation thing. What? They showcased a new IP where you're like kind of like in a wheelchair playing basketball. So like, that was pretty awesome. Basically like, oh, also I forgot the Joy-Cons. You can actually use the Joy-Cons like as a mouse. And like that would be like so cool for shooters. So I can't wait to see when they're going to do like Splatoon 4 or something. And then like, you can like shoot or whatever, or maybe Call of Duty, or maybe like Halo, since like Xbox and Nintendo has like this tight partnership. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that wheelchair game, basketball game, I forgot what it's called. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Like I like the innovation. Will I play it? Probably not. But they also did like this little sizzle for like third-party developers partnering with Nintendo, certain games coming back onto the Nintendo Switch, like 2K series, which is good to see if you're a fan of the 2K series. I'm really not. I don't care. Which also, Cyberpunk 2077 will be coming on the Switch, so that's pretty cool. I haven't finished Cyberpunk. Love it. Haven't finished it. Moving on. The GOAT, the greatest game of 2000. When did that come out? 2021, I think. Or 19. One of the two. Final Fantasy 7 Remake Integrate will be on Nintendo Switch 2. And yes, I'm buying it again. I own that game twice. I will buy it a third time. It's Final Fantasy. I'm getting it. You telling me I get a third chance to buy Tifa Lockhart again? Yeah. No. Yes. Thank you. You got a problem with that? They also announced that Borderlands 4 is going to be on the Switch. So, like, it seems like a lot of games that were missing out of the Switch, original Switch line, is going to be making an appearance on Switch too, which is pretty cool. A lot of the games that I expected to be on there is going to be on there, so that's pretty cool. The next game I'm going to talk about has a special place in my heart. And the fact that this game was announced. Yeah. Kirby Air Riders. That's all I'm gonna say. Kirby Air Riders. That's all I need to say. Kirby Air Riders. We're done. It's a very dusty copy, but I still have the original copy. I love this game. They ended off with a banger, which I thought was going to be another 3D Mario game, maybe like Odyssey 2 or Super Mario Galaxy 3. Yeah, Galaxy fans, keep wishing. That's never happening, unfortunately. But the last game they ended off with is a 3D Donkey Kong game. Todd? It's okay, calm down. I'm excited too. Calm down. Called Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I am like, I love Donkey Kong games. So like to have like a 3D, like it's like Donkey Kong 64. So it's gonna be amazing, and I can't wait. But it's coming out this year. It's not like a next year thing. It's coming out this year. This year. We don't have to wait that long. Oh my god. Basically, it's Donkey Kong Odyssey. Basically. That's kind of what I got from it. From seeing like the trailer and everything. It kind of looks like it's used the same engine that they used to, make Mario Odyssey. So I'm assuming it's the same thing. But it looks pretty freaking awesome. Donkey Kong looks freaking cool. He looks different. But he looks cool. I'm just excited for a new Donkey Kong game because, like, I don't think we had a Donkey Kong game since, like, Tropical Freeze. And, like, the report of it on the Switch, which technically wasn't a new game. So, we're getting a new Donkey Kong game. That's insane to think about. And it comes out a month after launch. So, we don't even have to wait that long for it. Insane. Now, let's talk about release date and price. The release date was June 5th, 2025. Or was it June 7th? Nope, June 5th. I remember. The price is what a lot of people have issues with. $449 for the standard, and then a complete $499 for a bundle with Mario Kart. It could have been worse. All right, the price could have been worse. Let's think about that. I see a lot of people have opinions and talk about the pricing and how it's really bad, and I'm not going to gaslight you or police you on how to feel about the price, but like I said, it could have been worse. It could have been a full $700, $800 if they really wanted to. I think we kind of got off easy with the $500 price tag. I don't know. Now, what I do have a problem with is the price of Mario Kart. Now, disclaimer is not to say that I won't buy Mario Kart. I will, but the price tag for it is a little outrageous. Quite wild price tag. $90? $90? Hello? No. So you might as well just buy the bundle with the console instead of buying it separately. What's the point? You might as well just do it that way. A lot of people were also talking about the price in general for the console. It's a little bit too much. And that because of the times that we're in, it's a little bit expensive, which I do agree to an extent. But like I said, it could have been worse. That's all I'm gonna say. It could have been worse. You remember when we were still in the same type of situation with COVID when the PS5 and Xbox Series X came out? Granted, we could barely get it because it was like scalpers were taking that up, which I will talk about the conversation very soon. The scalpers were taking that shit up. So like when you did get it, you had to scrounge up like $600, $700, depending on like what version you got and like what you got with it, like the accessories and stuff like that. Yeah, it was a lot. Like, jeez. Ugh. Everyone's playing good music out today. I'm just saying, I'm having a little grace with the price. I'm a little bit comfortable with it. So, could have been a little bit cheaper? Maybe. But, the times, you know? Ugh. Oh yeah, I did want to talk about the scalper situation. So how they're dealing with that is that you need to have a Nintendo account and you need to have 50 hours put into that account online. Then you can register to pre-order it. Very smart, Nintendo. Like, I get from both point of views, like for people who like maybe don't play online or, you know, just don't have that many hours or anything like that, but I also understand it from Nintendo's point of view. They don't want to deal with the same situation that happened with PS5 and Xbox Series X when that came out. Scalpers be scalping. We hate them. Oh, I forgot to mention that, speaking of online, it made me remember there's actual game chat. There's actual game chat within the Switch too. You can talk to people like through the insane. And then like they have a camera, so you can like put your, I don't think anybody's gonna buy the camera, to be honest, but it's nice to see that that's an actual thing where you can have your camera and you can look at the thing and then you're like, oh, like you're talking to people. It's like a green screen, like automatically like green screens your, like I have to do this myself. I have to do all the screen screen myself. The console, the camera does it for you. Insane. It's like built in. It's a built-in chroma key. What? How? Insane. I love it. Am I gonna buy it? No. Probably not. I'm not gonna buy it. I didn't buy any camera when I didn't buy the PlayStation camera. I didn't buy the Xbox camera. I'm not buying cameras. What I look like. Listen, I know this video was all over the place because it's not scripted, but listen. I'm trying my best. All in all, I'm very excited for the Switch 2. I'm very excited for Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, that weird chair basketball game, Kirby Air Riders. Like I'm excited for it all. I'm really excited for this new generation for Nintendo. Every time a new console comes out, I get excited. Slightly with PS5. I just wanted to see like what it was like, but I wasn't like overly excited. But Nintendo consoles always have a special place in my heart of excitement. You know, it started since the Wii. That's kind of like where I was like fully conscious of like the excitement and the hype. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't wait for this, blah blah blah. And then like the Wii U came out, and I remember like there was like this thing where Burger King had like the sweepstakes like for like you to win a Wii U. And I remember I would sign in and do it like every freaking time. I wanted a Wii U badly, and when I finally got it, I loved it. I cherished it. And as much as like it didn't do well, it didn't perform well, people didn't really like it, publishers like developers didn't really like that console, it still had a special place in my heart. Then we get into the Switch, which was beautiful in itself. That reveal, seeing Breath of the Wild, like just beautiful. When I finally got my Switch, I was in love. Played Mario Odyssey, Smash Bros, Breath of the Wild. I played everything. I just loved it. And then now we're here and I'm excited again. So Nintendo consoles just have that very special place in my heart of excitement, and they're doing it again, and I'm so ready. I'm so ready for June. I'm so ready to like fully embrace this next big step that they're doing. So yeah, that's it for me. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think down below. How do you feel about the Switch 2? How do you feel about the games? How do you feel about the price and everything? Like, let me know down below, because I'm not talking to myself. You can talk back to me. comment. Don't be lazy. Use your fingers. Prick. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. This is Alexis Putwater. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.